turnover, and Taylor, he came out there, hit like 4 threes, and they was really making everything in the first half. So in the second half, we just knew we had to play harder and trust our defense and everything, that really just our principles, and we knew we had a good chance of winning.
How much of what you guys were able to carve out offensively came from the defense?
I think in the second half we got out running and it really helped our transition. But really, in the half court, we did a good job of just executing on everything. NC State, they pressure a lot, and I thought our guys did a good job of handling it, especially in the second half.
Did today feel like the first Florida State game back in December a little bit, with sort of how it played out, and then taking everything in the first half and then the ball throughout the second half?
Not necessarily, just because we had been in that situation. So we were calm, and I think they were, how much were they up in the first half?
They were
You're up 8 at halftime.
8, yeah. I mean, nobody
It was 10.
panicked.
They scored the first basket second half.
I mean, we knew it once. At home, we knew the crowd would get us in, and we knew we were fine.
How big was that corner format early on in the second half? Just get you guys off the mat a little bit. Up 10.
It was huge. It got us going, but it also got the crowd in it. And then after that, we just really went on a run and never looked back.
They missed 15 straight shots in that one stretch. Did you sense that they got a little bit flustered, especially after that little altercation incident?
For sure, it was time to lock in. Once it got chippy like that, those are the type of games we love. And, man, that's really just turned us up defensively, and that's what we do best, and we did it today. So
Seemed like you just flipped the defensive switch at halftime. What was the talk about your defensive strategy during halftime?
just getting into the ball more, and Burns, he was out too, so that kind of allowed us to play up higher on the screens, because you don't really want to give him angles. That's why we play more back when he's out, but allows us to play up higher and kind of affect Horn more and get him out of his rhythm.
You said it was chippy out there. That was the word you used. Like, how chippy was it? Was there talking or physicality, or how would you describe kind of the vibe of it?
For sure, it was talking and physicality, but every time we play NC State, it's like that, because obviously they want to win and we want to win. So really, it's just two teams out there trying to do whatever it takes to win.
Is there ever like an element that you can see from them that they almost think like, here we go again kind of thing? Because they've not had much success really for 30 years against UNC. Like, is there a sense of that you know, like if you get them down a bit, kind of mentally, it's going to be tough for them?
Yeah, I guess. They're a good team. You might got to see them again, so I don't want to say too much. Not right now.
That's done. Were you expecting contact, or you just missed it?
Man, I don't know, man. It was. I missed a few chippies today, so I'm a little upset about that. I don't know if y'all can tell. Yeah, I left a lot of points on the board today, but I mean, we pulled it out, and I mean, it really just speaks on our team. Harrison, he goes out there and scores a season high, and it just shows like you can blitz the screens on RJ. We got Harrison who can knock down shots. Elliot will play big. You can double me. RJ will play big. You can shrink the floor on Harrison. We got so many different guys that can step up, and I think that really just shows today really how versatile our team is, because me and RJ, I shoot 4 for 12, RJ shoot 4 for 11, but we got guys like Harrison stepping up and Elliot playing a big role, so it just shows how good of a team we really are.
Has it struggled a little bit late in games offensively the last month or so? It seems like
Pretty tall, and they're playing guards, and they're switching everything, so we're just trying to attack the mismatch, and we knew they were switching, so we got into a lot of ball screens, and I was posting up, and we were kind of playing out of that.
This felt like a good old-fashioned Tobacco Road basketball game. Physical, got a little chippy. What'd you sense out there?
Those are the games that we love. I mean, it's all basketball. It's all love on the court. You know, Michael O'Connell's my ex-teammate. You know, after the game, I said some words to him. But you know, at the end of the day, it's a chippy game, and everyone wants to win. And you know, it got into that, and we'll leave it at that.
You guys have shown you can win when RJ kind of goes off. Today, you showed you can win with a lot of different guys contributing offensively. How important is that moving forward?
You know, we're a complete team. We have 14 guys that are all really, really good. I would say we have 8, 9 starters that always start on 99% of the teams in college basketball, and having that, you know, it's so much easier, because if I have an off night, RJ's off night, if Armando has an off night, if teams are doubling, you can't really double us because there's so many other weapons we have.
It seemed like you flipped the defensive switch at halftime. What was the difference between the first half and the second half defensively?
First half, I feel like we weren't into the ball as much on the ball screens. They was coming around ball screens and kind of getting wherever they wanted to go. And second half, we had a bit more of emphasis as the big, because I was icing weak on ball screens like Armando was too, and just kind of getting higher up and the guard with the problem and not really worrying about the big rolling down.
Just making mistakes on the screen.
And not really mistakes. It's just we changed the focus from the big to the guard.
Harrison, was that the bounciest you felt this year? You got some dunks in there, and I know some of the guys clown you for your dunk tactics. The one cutting baseline and the putback. I don't know if we've seen that from you this year.
I mean, I feel like I got a lot in my bag that y'all haven't seen, and I'm just working every day to try to add to my bag. And Jonas has done a great job of getting me stronger, and I feel like I've lost a lot of weight, and I'm just trying to show I'm more athletic. Whether that's dunking, whether that's running the floor, whether that's playing hard, playing 40 minutes. I mean, whatever I used to do.
Was there specific things said to you guys at halftime that just
Season and where specifically?
I think I've grown pretty much in like every aspect. I think I'm just a lot more comfortable out there, and like my role is more defined. I know like how to play within the system. I feel like I just feel more comfortable.
To win a game like this, obviously it's a rivalry game. I mean, how satisfying is it?
It's very satisfying. Like the crowd was crazy, and we have like goals. Our goal is to hang a banner and win the ACC regular season. So it was really nice to come out there and win that game.
Games like this feel a little bit different because it is NC State. It's a rival.
It's definitely like higher energy. I wouldn't say it feels any different like playing, but the energy in the building is a lot more different. It is a lot different.
Would you feel like you got a taste of what a good old-fashioned Tobacco Road basketball game is like?
Yeah, for sure. It's really lit and really high energy.
Is this your best overall game, you think?
I don't know. I didn't think about that. I'm not sure. I think somebody else would have to like judge that. I don't know. Yeah.
Seems like you did a lot of different
that shot today and knocked them off. I mean, that's because they had you for a while. For you guys to win this game, that shows how tough you guys are. Like that imagine.
Yeah, definitely. It definitely shows how tough we are, especially in the second half when we came out and we actually like really locked in on defense and got stops.
It seemed like in the first half, and I know other teams have done this, they came out kind of trying to attack you, especially in the post and other places. Did they get away from that in the second half, or did you guys change something you were doing? It seemed like they weren't able to get you in that position in the second half.
Yeah, in the first play of the game, I actually tweaked my ankle, and it was like hurting for a bit. So I guess they felt how kind of like slow I was on defense, so they started attacking me. But I worked with my trainer in the second half. I came out, I felt a little faster, and I felt like I was just playing better defense.
RJ said that coach challenged you guys defensively at halftime.
Yeah, he definitely did. He told us that we just got to be better on defense.
Talk about Harrison's game.
They relax because there's a bunch of actions off the ball. Like off ball defense is way different. In high school, we could just, if your man didn't have the ball, you really didn't have to play defense. But here, it's like if your man doesn't have the ball, you kind of have to play even more defense.
You guys held Taylor and Gordon to 3 combined field goals in the second half. I know you mentioned defense was an emphasis at halftime. What changed for you guys to be so successful at stopping?
As I said, Coach challenged us defensively during halftime. And he told us that they were shooting 60% on the field goal. And towards the end of the game, he said in the second half they shot 22%. So we were just more locked in the second half.
For you, did you think you'd have as much success as you've had so far, so quick your freshman season?
What do you mean by
just,
that?
a lot of times freshmen come in and, they're not starting, they're on the bench more, but, you're a big key to this offense.
Yeah, I feel like Coach has a lot of confidence in me, and he gave me a big role on the team, and just seeing that he believes me, he believes that I can do that, just helped me a lot.
Elliot, how much more comfortable are you becoming on the court? We see you taking more shots, driving in, taking more jumpers. How has that been looking for you?
Yeah, I'm just way more comfortable. I feel like I know my exact role on the team now, and I know how to play within the system even more. So, yeah, I'm just more comfortable.
And does that come with just playing more games, or do you feel like Coach Davis is helping you become more involved into the offense?
Yeah, just playing more games, practicing more, seeing what the coaches want out of me, and just, doing that.
You said you know your role. What is your role on the team?
My role is to facilitate, shoot the ball when I'm open, and basically that.
You've probably been asked this already, but just how intense and fiery was the conversation like at halftime that kind of really just shifted that defensive effort for you guys there?
Duke tried for a while, and you guys scored 97 points. So the other guys were somebody stepping up whenever teams were putting that emphasis on you. It's taking you a while to get going.
Yeah, 100%. I think teams just be more mindful and be more aware of just trying to shut me down. Deny if I don't have the ball, box of one, double ball screen, so stuff like that. But at the same time, we have a lot of great talented players that's able to make plays. And I know if I'm not making a play, they make a play for me. So I think I did a good job of just finding teammates and not kind of just forcing anything. I know I could have forced a couple of shots, but more so just relying on my teammates because they did a good job of just knocking it down.
RJ, I know you did a good deal of reflecting yesterday, and you're not thinking of anything as final, but senior night coming up, I guess on Tuesday, just kind of your initial thoughts on that and just kind of what you're expecting from it.
Definitely gonna expect it to be like a little bit emotional. It's had like a long 4 years, and just how the season has went for me individually, especially. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be great just to have my family, friends here, and just the last home game of my senior year. So
you guys still, I think the last couple years you guys didn't do like speeches. Do you know if that's still gonna kind of continue?
I'm not sure. I don't know when the last time we did a speech because of COVID, so we did like a lot of the video boards and stuff. So, but they could throw me on the spot. I don't know.
Yeah, I know, and obviously there's several seniors that obviously started their careers on other teams, something like the quarterback, Paxton, whatever. I guess just kind of how unique is that as well? Just I know it's not the first time it's happened, but having other guys, other veteran guys, that being kind of their, I guess for the fifth year seniors, that being their last game as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's special because just have that journey and just they came here for a reason, that's to win and do a lot of great special things. So to have Cormac and Paxton, like you said, come from different schools, and even Jay Witt, and kind of just finish the career off here. What's better than that to be a Tar Heel?
RJ, I wanted to ask you about something that came up yesterday. The Milkman nickname you said came from the Bronx. Were those games at Rucker that you